ready. Has completed the line. Red light is on. They stand, set. Gates spring back. They're away and racing. Speeding Comet, Stable Secret, Santiago Gal and Fred Dagg are all up there contesting the lead with Maginica. Settling just behind them. Speeding Comet the first to yield. Drifted back. Riverbow went around it. Followed by Hoboken. Followed then on the rails by State Attorney. And Fire and Rain run right off its legs. It's back last of all at the 600 as they scarp along, and Santiago Gal took it up. It's Santiago Gal freewheeling to the home corner. A length and a half to Fred Dagg. Stable Secret well placed. Likewise, Riverbow fourth with cover outside Maginica, just shifting off the fence. McNaught's about to put Speeding Comet into the race. Then State Attorney, Hoboken, Fire and Rain into the stretch by the 350. Santiago Gal tackled by Fred Dagg. Fred Dagg had reached the lead. On the outside, Riverbow is starting to run on, and so Speeding Comet, State Attorney. Speeding Comet, State Attorney and Riverbow on the outside. Speeding Comet, though, draws to the lead, and Speeding Comet got home to beat State Attorney. Fred Dagg or Riverbow in a photo for third. Maginica, Hoboken close up together behind them, followed then by Santiago Gal, Fire and Rain. Stable Secret, after getting a perfect run to the corner, drops out to run last. Speeding Comet, the money mover, ridden by Jade McNaught for Simon Miller. Speeding Comet, perfectly timed ride by Juggernaut Jade. She's brought this on the scene and went at the right moment, the exact moment. And this horse here back into 1,000, beautifully suited by a strong pace, and then winding up in the last 150 to claim Fred Dagg, Riverbow, State Attorney. 5 will be first. Back $9.50 into $6 there. It was the astute money that has come for the Manhattan Rain Gelding out of Brazen Hussey, prepared by Simon Miller for David Smith, ridden by Jade McNaught. Number 11, State Attorney, Clint Johnston Porter is second home. Third, number 4, Fred Dagg, Paul Harvey. Fourth goes the way of number 9 in Riverbow, 5.11.49. And Hoboken was fifth in front of Maginica, a long neck and a short head with the margins, and 58.65. They carved out a good gallop, 34.47, the closing split. Win number 6 from 49 for Speeding Comet, who's been a pretty handy money spinner for owner David Smith, and bounces back into the winners list here this afternoon with Jade McNaught aboard. State Attorney second by Harada Sun from Avenida Madeira, prepared by Adam Durant, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. And Fred Dagg, third, loomed as the winner first up, and just weakened late by Patronise from ComC for Liz Watkins, Alan Bansimmer, prepared by Bruce Watkins and ridden by Paul Harvey. Stable Secret was there to the corner, but really dropped out and gave nothing after such a very good run first up. Riverbow, another very good performance as well, loomed to them in the straight and was swamped over the final part. Santiago Gal went out there and they went lickety-split, subsequently weakening out of contention. Well, that brings us to race 7 on our countdown here to the Amelia Park Roma Cup today at 4.25. The next at 3.50 over the 1,400. And we take out 14, Next Stop the Moon, along with 17, Yoshi Noxious. And Jay Whiting will ride number 15, Gauged. 1, 2, 13, 11, Laurentinio from Mankind. Didn't have a lot really between these two. 13, Luke's Gold. An undeniable chance on another perfect draw here for Luke's Gold this afternoon, the visitor from Albany. And also there in the play, I've got She's a Light, who's chasing 3 wins in a row, and certainly Alan Matthews has the mare ticking over in her best form. So that's the story here after the running of race 6. It went to Speeding Comet, who came with a rush late over State Attorney Fred Dagg at Riverbow with weight next, and then race 7 at 10-4.
Well, Scott, what a performance by Speeding Comet, not only today, but I think throughout the entire preparation, where he's just that consistent galloper. He has had some absolute gutbusters of runs where he's had to tramp deep and still keeps coming today. He was due a win. He deserved that victory. And for Jade McNaught, to think that this week, 3 years ago, she jumped on her very first racehorse, and today that marks just 2 wins to go in her apprenticeship. What a remarkable 3 years it has been for Jade.
It certainly has, Britt. There's going to be a lot of punters Australia-wide that are going to shed a tear when she loses that claim, because it's been a real luxury when doing the form for a number of seasons now, because she just puts horses into the right positions. She was able to ride Speeding Comet off the speed today when there were horses going forward that she probably didn't expect going into the race. And look, knowing Jade, she's one of the harness workers, Britt, and she's also someone that loves doing race form. She loves watching replays, loves reading, listening to previews, thinking about different opinions. She really thinks about races, and that's a key to her success.
And to do it in these colours today as well, this is where she started. I think that first horse that she may have ridden track work with was maybe a horse from Scenic Lodge. So it's a full circle moment to think only 2 more to go for Jade's apprenticeship. The 11 State Attorney, it was the 2 money horses in Speeding Comet and State Attorney that have finished 1 and 2. But this Bruce Watkins pair, Fred Dagg and River Bow, Fred Dagg settled much closer than I think we had anticipated, but he's definitely in for a fruitful campaign.
Yeah, Belmont Park is his go. 1,200, 1,400, even a mile for Fred Dagg too, so that's a real black book effort from him.
That's it. Put him in your black book. We certainly like that. And River Bow as well. We said that he'd been, I guess, in some ways a bit of a one-trick pony, in that he'd had those box seat runs where he'd been cuddled up. Bruce Watkins had said in the past that his biggest detriment is that just he doesn't relax in races, and we saw that a little bit there, but to get a different run and still run on in the way that he did was another gallant performance.
And probably come to the end of his performance, end of his preparation, should I say, Britt. There was nothing wrong with that performance, and on paper, he looked to possibly be a little bit of a false favourite. That's the way it turned out. It's easy to say in hindsight, but he probably comes back next season as a nice Saturday horse.
Well, Bruce has said the whole way through that he thinks he will make a horse, he said in all the interviews. So hopefully we see that next campaign as well, going from one strength to another. Okay, so that brings us to the end of race number 6. We'll take a break on Thoroughbred Central, and we still have plenty more to come after that.